Bass line number 2. This is another variation of a funk over the blues changes, and this one is a little more 8-note oriented, and we have some more 8-note feels going up and down. Let me play this one for you. Okay, so our basic pattern to start with is this 8-note thing starting in the root on F. And then we have it later on happen on B flat too. And back to F. Right? So we have that as well as solid quarter notes and half notes, again, as we talked in the previous video, that makes it sound groovier and heavier and more full than a constant 8 note that could make it sound a little nervous. So the first bar, the F7, we're starting on F with the 4th finger right here on the D string, and we play that pattern going back from E flat. So F, E flat, and F. Then for B flat, we're playing a climb up quarter notes to C. But it starts on the offbeat of the first bar, so it's rather than, right? It starts on the offbeat, and then it takes us back to F7 for 2 more bars. We're doing exactly the same pattern, but we answer it differently. Remember, we talked about question and answer. So if this is the question, this would be the answer. So it's like 2 sides of that thing. This is E flat, A flat, E flat, F. Okay? So let's play those 4 bars together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Moving on to the next chord, bar number 5, B flat 7. We start with that same kind of pattern that we did on F, on B flat, right here, on the D string. And the reason I want to do it on the D string and not on the G string is because it kind of sounds fatter on the D string, rather than, you can hear the difference, right? So we got that same pattern. Now our next chord is B diminished 7. I'm going to play 2 quarter notes of F and a half note of A flat, which are part of the chord, right? B, D, F, and A flat. So those 2 bars, bar 5 and 6, and I might add a little kind of slide over it. You know, kind of going back and forth on the fret. Not too much, just to add some flavor to the groove. And then I'm back to a bar of F7. I'm playing that same first pattern. So let's try to play those 3 bars together. B flat 7, B diminished 7, and F7. 3, 4. Okay, next up is A minor 7, D7. I'm going to play 2 quarter notes and a half note, just like this. So those 4 bars together, 3, 4. Okay, coming up to G minor 7, I'm going to play an 8-note pattern, which goes 2 8 notes, quarter break, 2 8 notes, and a quarter break. So that's something we didn't have in the groove yet. It's like a new little pattern we're introducing. Then climbing up to C7 from open A. So those 2 bars, G minor 7 and C7, 3, 4. And then we're at the turnaround. We're going to play A minor 7, D7, the same pattern as we did on the G minor. We're going to play A, D, 8 notes, and then G minor 7, C7, the last bar. We're going to play all 8 notes, climb up to C. So we're going to go G, A, B flat, B natural, C, F. This would sound like this. So the last 2 bars, the turnaround, 3, 4. One more time, 3, 4. And we're back on top. Now this one you'd like to practice slower with the metronome as well. You could also try to practice it faster. I mean, if you do it faster than the track, it'd probably be something like. And as you hear, I can add some dead notes or ghost notes before some of the notes that play the groove. It's really up to you how much of that you want to use. But this is our basic concept for this groove.